Hi, my name is Damien, and this is your 30-minute class focusing on flexibility and balance. Today you're going to need some cleared space and a sturdy armless chair. I'll be doing today's class barefoot. You're more than welcome to do today's class either barefoot or in non-slip socks on a non-slip surface or in some flexible sport shoes. Have plenty of water close by, and please stay hydrated. Take water breaks whenever you need. Work at your own pace, and above all, have fun. I'll be moving, we'll be doing most of the class without the chair, but the chair is available to you at any given time. So for our warm-up, I'm just going to place our chair off to the side, okay? And stand in the middle of your room. Have your feet in parallel stance. So what that is that your feet are directly underneath your hips, your toes, knees, shoulders, hips, shoulders and hips are pointing towards me, okay? Give a slight bend in your legs, open your arms out, your thumbs are up below your shoulders, and swing your arms around to give yourself a big hug, and then open, and then swing them around again with the other arm on top, and let's alternate sides. You can just slap or tap your shoulders. Notice that my knees are giving a nice little relaxed stance here. They may bend a little bit more here and there, that's fine. Just nice deep breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. So let's take knees bend, and we're going to swing arms opposite from each other with a little bend. So I'm going to dip my arms down, my knees bend, then I'm going to swing one arm front, one arm back. And dip down and lift. Down, 2, and lift. Now, if you want to keep your arms low like this, that's fine. No problem. If you feel you want to bring them up to shoulder height, that's cool too. If you want to go a little bit further, you can as well. When you lift, feel how that arm lifting is lengthening or feeling a nice stretch on the side of your body. Right? Make sure your thumbs stay upwards, please, okay? And great, let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. So let's march. Now, marching, usually we think just this, right? But today, I want you, both of us, we're going to avoid stomping our feet. So try not to do a flat foot down, but lift your foot, heel, ball, toe, and then place it down, toe, ball, heel. Alternating sides. Let's start slow. We're going to have our thumbs up and swing the opposite arm to leg, just like walking. And let's see if we can pick up the tempo. Good. All right. Now, keep your feet here. We're going to circle our arms slowly. Keep those marches going. And around. Now you can do a low circle, a medium circle, or a high circle. One more this direction. Good. Let's do 3 the other direction. Ready? Now, instead of thinking toe, ball, heel with your feet, maybe think of being as quiet as a cat. One more. And down. Great. So, feet in the parallel stance again, so that's feet underneath your hips, toes pointing towards me, and bring your arms low with your palms facing me like this. Just go ahead and mirror me. Medium or somewhere in between medium and high, or high. Try not to bring the hands together. Drive the elbows down, shift your weight onto your left leg, and slowly lift your right knee. Make sure that we avoid hiking our hip up like this. So if that means this leg has to go lower, that's fine. Place your foot down, reach your arms directly up, your desired height. Let's do the second side. Lift and lower. Now let's pick up the tempo a little bit. Up, 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 up. 2 more. Up and up. Great. Okay. Keep your feet in parallel stance, maybe a little bit more narrow, so not directly under your hips, but a little bit closer than we normally would. Hands on your hips. Now remember, you can lightly touch the chair with one hand at any given time. Okay, so here we go. Lift, just like we did in the last exercise, the last warm-up exercise. Lift your right toe to your ankle, mid-calf or knee, making sure your hips stay level. Extend your leg, bend your knee, and place your foot down. Let's do your other side. Slowly lift, making sure all the toes of your standing foot are on the floor. And bend, and place the foot down, toe ball heel. Let's do one more each side. One, extend, in, and down. One more, lift, extend, in, and down. Great. Keep your feet in the parallel stance now, so feet directly underneath your hips, toes pointing directly to me. Take your right leg and step directly behind you. Try to avoid stepping out to the side this way or over crossing behind you this way. We step back. We bend both knees directly down. Knees are in alignment with our ankles. Hold here. Now see if you can lift your front heel, put it down, and bring your feet together. Good. Let's do the other side. Step directly behind you. Knees are pointing towards me. Bend your knees. Get down into those legs. Keep your back straight. Now see if you can lift your front heel. Doesn't matter how high, low, medium, or high. Slowly lower the heel down and spring your feet back together. Let's go one more time. Step back, lower down, lift your front heel, lower your heel down, and legs together. One more. Step back, lower down. If you give a bigger step back, you can get a little bit deeper down if you like. Lift your front heel up, lower down, the heel down, and stand. Great. Okay, so feet together, a little bit more narrow than your hips, toes pointing towards me. Lift your right toe, ankle, mid-calf or knee, hips stay level. Turn out. This is short little balance here we're going to do. Hold, not yoga tree, pointed foot, in, and place the foot down. Let's do one more on the other side. Just a little balance. Now, as you lift your knee, make sure your hips stay level, and as you open the knee, make sure that your hips do not move with your leg, that your pelvis stays facing me, your hip bones, and your shoulders. Turn in, lower the foot down. Great. So here, remember, the chair is always available to you. Feet in parallel stance, directly underneath your hips, toes pointing towards me. Bend your knees, hinge forward from your hips. Arms reach back. Take your right leg behind you. Straighten your right leg, reach it behind you. See if you can lift it behind you. Make sure that your hip bones are pointing straight down, like headlights shining straight down. See if you can lift your arms. Hold. Arms come down, body comes up, foot goes down. Good. Let's do one more. We're going to take this one slow. Bend your knees. Hinge forward, arms back. Lengthen your left leg behind you off the floor. Hip bones are pointing straight down to the floor. Lift the leg, hinge forward. See if you can lift your arms. Arms down, feet together, and stand. Beautiful. Good. Okay. One more. Feet in parallel stance. Hands on your hips. Shift your weight over to your left leg, but make sure your hips stay level. Reach your right leg out and lift it out and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees and stretch. Shift weight over to the right. Reach the left leg out. Lengthen the leg off the floor. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet together and stretch. Excellent. Let's do one more. Bend, shift, slide the leg out. Slide your right leg out. Lift your right leg. This time see if you can reach your arms to the side. Thumbs up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet together, down on the floor, arms lower. Bend your knees slightly, shift your weight over to your right leg, slide your left leg out, lift your left toe off the floor, reach your arms to the sides, thumbs up, and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, feet together, and stand. Beautiful. Turn this way. Take your front leg, step it behind, your back leg forward. So just mirror me, and we're gonna stretch that calf a little bit. You're also gonna feel the front of your thigh stretch a little bit, which is nice. Inhale, and exhale. Woo! Let's face each other, and now we're gonna turn to the other side. Make sure that your feet, your knees, your hips, your shoulders are all pointing there. Bend your front knee, straighten your back leg, and see if you can push your hips forward a little bit so the front of this thigh also stretches. Inhale, and exhale. Great. Okay. Have your feet in parallel stance, right? Toes pointing towards me, and now we're gonna step them out wider than your hips. Good. Let's do some hip circles. So you're gonna circle your hips forward towards me, then to the side, to your right, then back, then circle left and forward. Let's do 2 more, and around. 1 more, around. Okie dokie, let's go to the other side. And to the left, back, right, and forward. Left, back, right. You have 1 more. Left, back, right, and forward. Good. Bring the feet together. Good. Okie dokie. So just relax here for a second. And now find your parallel stance once again. Step your feet out a little bit wider than your hips. This time, unlike the hip circles, we're going to keep our hips directly in between our feet. We want to avoid shifting hips to one side or shifting to the other. Place your hands on your hips, on your shoulders, or behind your head to start. Have your spine grow taller and bend over sideways to your right, and then allow your spine to grow taller as you come up. Let's bend to the left. And up. Now see if you can do this with your arms overhead. If not, then just keep your hands here. Lengthen, your arms are in this V shape. Lengthen. So if you're doing the V shape, notice how your abdominal muscles have to work more. Let's do 1 more each side. I was being dramatic. Here we go. And lengthen. Open your arms. Great. Okay. So over here, just want you to try to kick your tush. What we're doing here is we're stretching the thigh and the hip flexor. Let's go a little slower. See how I'm trying to kick my tush? As you do this, try not to arch your back like this. Try not to stick your tush out. Try to keep the front of your hips really flat, right? And long. 2 and 1. Good. Okay. This one, let's use the chair. And I'm going to bring my chair over here. And we'll face your chair. Toes, knees, hips, shoulders, all pointing that way. So we're mirroring each other right now. Take your back foot, which is the foot that's furthest away from me, forward. Take your front foot and step back in a split stance. Hinge forward with a flat back. Hold the chair. Oh, gorgeous stretch here. And up. Beautiful. If you like, switch feet. Stay right there. Just switch feet. Hinge forward. Notice that my back is really straight. I want you to keep yours straight too. Oh, that feels so good on your back and the backs of your legs. Inhale and exhale, lift. Beautiful. Okay, so let's keep the chair here. because I want you to be able to use it if you need it, okay? So our position here is the chair is slightly in front of you and you're off to the side of it, okay? It's there for a light touch if you need. Hands on your hips, step your right leg back into a split stance, and we lunge. Hands behind your head, twist towards the front knee, untwist, spring and go into a knee lift. Keep your knee pointing towards me, and twist towards the front knee, and untwist. Take that leg back. Let's do one more. Lower, twist, untwist, spring up, twist, untwist. Good, let's walk to the other side, right? You can stay there too if you want, if for those of you that don't need the chair, but if you think you do, stay close on this side to the chair. And hands here, take your left leg back, lower down into the lunge, twist towards your front knee, untwist, now spring off your back foot and see if you can catch the balance. If not, touch, find your balance, and then let go again. Twist towards that front knee, untwist, step that left foot back. We'll do one more. Lower, twist, untwist, spring up, woo, level hips, twist, untwist, and down. Great. Shake it out. So I'm going to come over here. Lift one foot, circle. 2, 3, and 4. See if you can let go of the chair. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Other foot. Ready? And circle 1. You can hold the chair if you need. 2, 3, but try your best without. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. All right. I'm going to move my chair off to the side. Feet are a little bit more narrow than parallel stance. Arms are down by your sides, thumbs facing me, and lift your right knee. Make sure your hips stay level. Circle arms forward, up, and around. And forward, up, and around. One more. Forward, up, and around. Let's go the opposite direction. Up. If you need to put your foot down in between and then come right back up, that's fine. You're here with me. You've already won. Right? Let's keep going. One more. And down. Woo! Shake that standing leg out, right? Good work. So when you do this one, try to make sure that the only thing that's moving, visibly moving, because you're going to feel work, is your arms, right? So that when you move your arms, your whole body or your legs are not moving with your arms. All right, so lift your left toe to your ankle, mid-calf or knee. We're making sure the hips are level. Arms down by our sides. We circle up and around. 1, 2, 3. Now you can do smaller circles if you want. So you can go like a low circle. You can do a medium circle. Woo! Or you can, see what I mean? Just let the arms move from the shoulder, not from the rest of the body. And down. Good. Shake that standing foot out. Excellent. Alrighty. So this one, let's use the chair. Stand behind your chair. Feet are parallel. They're directly underneath your hips. Toes, knees, hips, shoulders, all pointing towards each other, okay? So we're pointing towards each other. Rise onto the balls of your feet, okay? Now, flex your right foot off of the floor. See if you can lift this arm up. See if you can lift the other one up. Place the toes down, come down. Excellent. Let's do one more on the other side. Lift, flex your left foot, lift your right hand up, lift your left hand up, Place the foot down and lower. Awesome. Good. Let's do a little calf stretch. Okay. Face this way. Lunge. Back leg is forward, front leg is back. Bent. See how I'm really good? A nice big lunge. You can hold the chair. Stretching the back there. Ooh, that feels good. Bend your knee. And straighten. Bend. And straighten. Good. Let's go other side. You can just switch feet. Okay. Also do it without the chair if you want. Bend the back knee. Straighten the back knee. Bend the back knee. Straighten the back knee. Oh, feels good. Turn and face me. See if you can fold your hands or grab your hands behind your lower back or tush. So you want to reach your hands long. You can even fold your fingers this way, okay? Just enough to feel a little bit of strain. If not, just keep your arms by your sides. So I'll show you this way. Now, take your right hand, place it on your left shoulder, and bend your neck, lean your head to your right, pushing this shoulder down. Inhale, and exhale. And come up. Switch sides. Left hand on this shoulder, press this shoulder down with your hand, and lean your head to your left. As you lean, push this down. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. Okay, shoulder stretch. Take your right arm, cross it, put it across your chest, and just take your elbow with your hand and gently push so you feel this outer part of your shoulder stretch a little bit. It's also going to get a little bit of your scapula, like the outer edge of it. Turn your head towards the right. Okay, look at me and place your hands down. Let's do the other side. Cross your left hand over, push with your right hand like this, shoulders down. Doesn't matter how far you go. Just try to get a nice stretch. Turn your head to the left. Untwist and down. Good. Okay, so one hand on the chair. Actually, you know what we can do? Let's take both hands on the back of the chair. And we're going to cross the ankle over the knee and bend. Okay? I want you to hold that here and hinge forward. Inhale and exhale. Great. So I'm going to step over to this side so you can see me a little better. Feet are parallel, toes pointing towards me. Take your right leg, cross it over your left knee. Open this knee as much as you can. Now bend the knee that you're standing on and hinge forward with a straight back. So this is one version of the pigeon that we're going to do today. We're going to do two versions, right? This one's a little bit more balance incorporated in it. The next one we do is going to be a little bit more stretch and release, okay? And stand up, place your foot down. Excellent. Okay. Stand on the side of your chair. Take your foot that's closest to the chair and step forward. Take your other foot and step back once again in that calf stretch split stance. Place this hand, your left hand, behind your head and bend towards the chair, sideways. Bend sideways. And up. Let's do one more. This time, see if you want to reach the arm. So I'm feeling my calf behind me stretch and the side of my body here stretch, which is nice. And up. Feet together. Let's walk around to the other side of your chair. Take your foot that's closest to the chair and step forward. Take the other foot and step back. Bend your front knee. Back leg is straight. Right hand on the back of your head and bend sideways in towards your chair. And come up. Now, if you can, if you like, take this arm, your right arm, and bend sideways towards your chair as you reach your right arm up and over. Oh, that feels so good. And up. Great. Okay. Come to this side of your chair. Stand sideways. Your back hand's on the back of the chair. Your front foot is going to go on the seat of the chair. Lunge forward, keeping your back heel, your standing heel down. Okay? Make sure your knee is over your ankle. You don't want to overbend. Now, hinge backwards and straighten the front leg. Woo. Good. Hold that right there. Inhale. And exhale. Bend this knee. Now, take your hands and place it on the back of the chair. Open this knee that's up gently to the side. Remember how we talked about our second version of Pigeon? This is it. See how the foot is gently rolling on the seat of the chair? That's totally fine. Let it happen, okay? Now, we're going to hinge forward with a flat back. Nice straight back, okay? You're going to feel that stretch all the way back here. Inhale and exhale. Let's come up and close the knee. And now we're going to come back out and open, hand on the chair, and hinge forward, straight back. And come up, close the knee, place the foot down. Let's walk around to the other side of the chair and do those two stretches on the second side. So, place your back hand on the chair here. Okay. Front foot on the seat of the chair. Lunge forward, feeling your standing calf stretch and your standing thigh stretch. And now, hinge back, straightening this leg. Nice straight back hold. Inhale. And exhale. Woo! Okay, come on up. Place your hands on the back of your chair, and we're going to do that standing pigeon. Open the knee. Hinge forward. Nice straight back. Hold here. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Come up and close the knee. And let's repeat that. Hold here. Forward and stretch. Inhale. And exhale. And come up. Great work. Come around and step on the back of your chair. Bend your knees. Fold over. Come back up and stand. Walk around, sit on your chair, and take 1 foot at a time and sit. Walk 1 foot at a time to face sitting this way. Place your hands on the seat of your chair, take your front leg and lengthen it back, reach it back. Then shift your pelvis so that you're going a little bit back this way on your chair. Grab the back of your chair, keep the front heel down, open your front arm towards me, and imagine your spine is a spiraling staircase, spiraling upwards around to touch the back of the chair. Give yourself an inhale and exhale. Open the arm. Hands here, bring your feet together, and then walk 1 foot at a time to face me. Now, let's do the other side. Walk 1 foot at a time to the other side. Send your front leg back, reach it nice and long and back, and shift your weight back. There you go. Place your front heel down and grab the back of your chair. So this heel that's in front of you, place it down. This heel is off. Reach your front hand towards me and rotate your spine all the way around. Your spine is spiraling upwards as you twist. Touch your chair, inhale, and exhale. And open this arm, your arm towards me. Place your hand on the seat of your chair, bring your feet together, and then walk 1 foot at a time to face me. Have your feet firmly planted on the floor. Hinge forward with a straight back, hands on your thighs, and push up to stand. Take a deep inhale. Allow your thumbs to touch, lengthen your spine, and exhale, open. Wow, we did it. That will complete our 30-minute class focusing on flexibility and balance. Such a great way to add mobility and to refresh our bodies, to do the things that we love to do, to continue doing those things we love to do, right? My name is Damien. I had a wonderful time. I hope you did too. Please join me next time. Until then, be happy and be well. Bye for now.